Okay. So, as all of you must be aware that I am basically an Indologist. I have done my Indology, MA Indology from Turk Maharashtra Vidyapit Pune. And of course, the college, the institution has a legacy of, pushing their students to not just stop after doing MA, but also keep studying, keep doing research in their areas of interest. And that's exactly how I began doing number of research papers after I finished my MA Indology course. So this particular topic that I will be talking about today, I'll tell you how I got to that topic, because it is something very unique. It is not something which it just came out of a book, or it just came out of I read it somewhere and I thought I should discuss about it or study further about it. So today, as you can read, we will be talking about exploring the local cultural heritage of a village called Rajatse Kurle, which lies in Satara. Now, before we actually start with, what lies in there and what we will be seeing in the next 45, 50 minutes, I would like to, like I said, tell you that how I came across this village and how it all started. So we've had people who focus only on the archaeological remains or the material remains that are found at that place. We know people who are specialists in looking at the oral traditions and building their observations and conclusions based on this. But however, what I think is it's very, very necessary to do a 360-degree study of any given particular thing. And so I have tried to put in whatever knowledge I could gather from the articles, the books written by, be it Dr. R.C. Dhere, be it Dr. Jamkhedkar, be it Dr. Deglurkar, all the stalwarts from our industry or from our community, I would say. I tried to put it all together and tried to look at each of the stream, and then compare the observations to come up with reasonable conclusions, so to say. So whatever we will be seeing in the next next some time is basically already presented at three different conferences in the year 2019. So the first one, where this topic was presented in terms of only the archaeological remains or the archaeological exploration part of it, was presented at the Explorations in Maharashtra, the sixth workshop, which was held in Mumbai. And that's exactly where I think I met Dr. Parab, and he attended this paper of mine. After that, I also found in one of my visits, I also found an inscription over there. So a detailed analysis and study of this stone inscription was presented at the Prachya Vidya Itihas Parishad, which was conducted in Sangli last year, which is generally done by the Bhandarkar Oriental Research Institute. And the third part of the paper, which was about different deities in and around this particular village, the folk deities, the local deities, and that was presented at the Akhil Maharashtra Itihas Parishad again last year, which was conducted in Ahmednagar, or I think 2018, last end of 2018. So all of this content that I'm presenting today has already been presented, and two of these papers are already under publication by these institutions. But if you take a closer look at the virgar, which is on the right hand side, you see a number of you see some cattle that is being shown, that is being inscribed on this virgar. So not all virgars are in fact dedicated to people who lost their lives in battle, but there were a few virgars who showed cattle raid. So cattle raid is when somebody is protecting cattle from an attack, and that when he dies, those are the virgars that, or hero stones, that are erected in memory of that person, because he was trying to save the cattle from being raided. So a number of reasons why the virgars can be seen in and around the periphery of this temple. Now, this was an interesting deity that we found. She is actually located outside the temple, well, about 2.5 kilometers outside the village boundary. And so, when we asked that, is there any different looking idol or a different looking deity? They first asked us our surnames. So we told them, so we were like three or four people who had gone for exploration. And so when we told them their surnames, they were like, you cannot visit this deity. And when we asked why, so they said that you belong to the Brahmin and the Maratha castes, and that's why you cannot visit there. So we kind of told them that we are explorers. We are actually here to study the different deities and the folk deities and everything. So with a lot of apprehension, they told us that 2 मिनट, सिर्फ 2 मिनट के लिए आपको मंदिर खोल के दिया जाएगा, आप जल्दी से देख के वापस आ जाओ, इधर अलाउड नहीं है ज्यादा देर. And so we actually got a chance to see this beautiful idol. They call her Mayakka. So, if we look at the material evidences, the observation of the material evidences, we found idols, we found pillar remains, inscriptions, potsherds, hero stones, sati stones, nagashira. So basically, whatever one expects to find while going for an exploration visit, we found everything over there.